Welcome to day 207, boys. I don't know why my hair's like this. I just woke up and it's flipping stuck in that weird ass position. So I'm gonna have a shower in a bit. But yeah, I've woken up. I've actually been a 10 out of 10 morning. So woke up at 5, edited my YouTube video, sent my stuff to my editor, submitted my TikTok, and then I made all of the product images. So yesterday, if you didn't watch, my business partner was here and we got our custom order from our supplier for our products that we're selling. Got all of those in and just spent loads of time taking loads of really good photos. Once all the photos were done, this morning I went on Canva and I just edited all the photos, made sure all the what's it called? Like made sure to balance all the different colors, make sure the whites and the blacks are the correct level, and then do the brightness contrast. Basically, just get it looking crispy, and then cropping it all of that good stuff. That's all done now. And then I went into Photoshop and I made 7 ad sets. So we've got a whole campaign with 7 ad sets and 5 ads in each ad set. So I just made like insane amount of ads. Probably was just grinding for like 2 hours, which was sick. Got all of those done and I've uploaded them to the Google Drive. So me and Jonathan are probably gonna set those off tonight, and yeah, it's exciting. Gonna get testing again. So see how those do. Tomorrow I'm gonna make some video ads. That's gonna be step 2. But yeah, it's looking really good, guys. It's looking really good. So that's what I did this morning, and then I also gave my business partner Jonathan some tasks as well. So I've told him raise the prices on our website so that our average order value is $50, because previously we were sort of getting around the $40 mark, and because we're selling jewelry, I think we can up it to sort of $50 and still get away with it, and that's just going to really help with ROAS. So yeah, I've told him up the prices and then do that with either front end, just raising the price of the products, or do it back end and increase the price of the shipping instead. And then call me when he wakes up so we can launch these adverts, which is going to be sick. So yeah, I'm so excited to get these out into the world and hopefully see some flipping ROAS. That'd be awesome. Off the bat, looking at these, they're really good. I'm confident we're going to see good results with this, but you know, only time will tell. Also, I've done it a lot more strategically than how we were doing it before. So the way that I've done it is I've made an ad set for every single product, and then within the product, I've basically used the same template of 2 lines of copy at the top, our logo in the bottom right, and then a white gradient over the text, and then behind that is just the photos of the product. So because we took about 10 photos for each product, each ad set has just got a different photo. So we're testing it between the ad sets, we're testing the product, and then inside the ad sets, we're testing the images. So the aim for this is to find the best products and the best product images that get the best sales. That's the plan. Obviously, we'll see how that ends up working out. Anyways, it's 8:30, so I'm going to cycle to work now. But tonight we'll be hitting back at the gym and hopefully launching these ads. So stay tuned for that. All right, boys. So I went to my day job, did that for 8 hours, came home, and then I was met with a dilemma. I was going to go and hit back at the gym, but then I looked on the schedule for the fight gym that I go to, and I realized they were doing MMA. They were doing MMA 5:30 till 6:30, and I was like, damn, I should probably do MMA. But then I was thinking, no, let's just do the gym. The gym is more fun. And I caught myself. I was like, no, this is the little bitch inside of me talking right now, because MMA is something that I was a bit scared to do for some reason. I was like, yeah, I'm okay with boxing. I'm okay with kickboxing. MMA just seems a little bit crazy. Like the idea of some guy like taking me down and then just flipping striking me when I'm on the floor, that just scares the shit out of me. And I realized I didn't actually actually it wasn't me thinking. I was trying to rationalize that I should go to the gym instead of going to the fight gym. But I was like, no, this is just a little bitch inside of me talking. And for that reason, because I felt like a emotional response to go to the gym, I was like, no, let's go towards the fear. Let's go and do the MMA session and see how it is. So that was my first ever MMA session. And it was actually really good. It was chill. There was only 4 of us in the session. And I had a really good time. I learned how to do some takedowns and had a good time sparring as well. I did get absolutely like flipping sucker punched in the eye, but it happens. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting better quite quickly, which is really cool. So that was a huge success. I was so sweaty afterwards. It was insane.
Boys, this is sweat. What the actual hell, bro? Yeah, that MMA is definitely a good workout. Bloody hell.
And then I came home, ate my dinner, and talked to Jonathan about the business things. And he doesn't. We didn't end up launching the ads tonight. Hopefully we'll launch them at the weekend. I really want to just go as fast as possible, but I think Johnny's conscious of the finances and that we don't want to like waste our money. But I'm kind of just in the mindset of let's just go, test these ads, see if they work. If they don't work, just make more, keep going. But I don't know if Johnny's thinking the same way. He's also looked into the issue that we were having with the VAT stuff, and I think he's cancelling our VAT registration, which means we can't advertise on TikTok without paying some stupid fee, which is kind of annoying. But we like VAT, we were not ready for that, and then I called my editor. I chatted to him for a little bit. He was telling me that he's sort of losing motivation a little bit and finding it harder to work. And he was like, because obviously he edits my shorts where I basically do exactly what I'm doing here and describe my day, but in a short form content version as well. So every single day I record these long form videos for you, edit them together into a long form video. And then I also do the exact same thing with a short form video that goes on my TikTok for the real world challenge, but he edits those for me. And obviously he sees that I'm literally working every single day, every hour of the day. You know, if you don't know, every single day for the last like 5 months, I've woken up at 5, actually not every day, but this is like my ideal day. Wake up at 5 a.m. I work for 4 hours until 9 a.m. and then I go to work. I work there for 8 hours till 5 p.m. I come home. I either go to the gym or I do some martial arts, and then I go to bed. And I do this every single day, guys. And my editor was like, I need this motivation. I can't work as hard as you at the moment. Like, how can you give me some tips? So I thought I'd share these tips with you guys as well, because I do feel like I'm the GOAT at working hard at the moment in a sustainable way. Obviously you can pull the all-nighters and just chug caffeine and stuff, but in my experience, over a long period of time, gets less work done than if you just have like a sustainable habit. This is what I found. I found that if I have a habit that I can do every single day until the end of time, which is basically what I'm doing right now, I can do these days until I'm freaking 30 if I have to. Until I get my until I hit my goal of 10k a month. I don't give a shit. I will literally just keep repeating these days as long as I have to. I don't care. And I think there's value in that. So find a day that is like just on the limit of your ability to do every single day, if you know what I mean. So if it's too hard, like if I was to work until 9 p.m. instead of working until 5 p.m., I wouldn't be able to do that every single day, and then I'd burn out, right? So you've got to find that like maximum red line limit that you can just keep running every single day without getting burnt out, if you know what I mean. But what I told him was, guys, you've got to make sure the basics are in there. Like the basics have to be in place for your mind to work, okay? Wake up at the same time every day, like within an hour. This will change your life. Like the amount of energy you get from doing that is crazy. It's like your batteries only gets charged up to 75% if you don't do this. Other thing is just like simple, bro. Make your diet good, clean diet. And the third thing, exercise. Train every single day. Just do something. Go outside, go on a walk at least. And then the last thing is like you need to change of scene throughout the day. I can't work in my bedroom for 12 hours. It's not going to happen, right? I have to do something else. So I normally like to work in my room until 9, and then I go into the office and work in the office. But obviously that's not possible for everyone. So if you've got a laptop, go work in the kitchen. Like go to a something I often do. Go to a cafe and work in a cafe. Like mix it up a little bit, you know. And like apart from that, the other most important thing is that you just have an actual desire and that you prioritize the thing that you're trying to work on. You need to have a dream and you need to be flipping chasing that relentlessly. You'll be freaking. It's going to be the top of your hit list. Everything else doesn't matter as long as you haven't achieved your goal. So get that goal number one. Think about it non-stop. Do you know what I mean? All right, that's enough yap for today. I'm going to bed. It is almost 10 p.m., which is ridiculous. So tomorrow's going to feel early. But yeah, I'm going to get up tomorrow. We're going to hit the editing. We're going to hit the ads as hard as possible. So stay tuned for that. And we might actually start testing. So yeah, hopefully that happens. All right, boys. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace. And subscribe if you want me to make it.